Those are messed up, no. Bad news is to beat your home, nigga. Yeah. Who wanna get on that ass real quick one time? 144, baby.
They said you get on, you gon' represent, I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me whole car. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan, I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course, get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this Lord, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that, I swear I'm to our core. Wait up, let me make a call right quick, I'ma start another war. I was hurting when she left, but I don't care about any part. I need a Selena like my Nina Puffer bar. Took a Zach, watch the dark. Matter of fact, like a dart. Any problem, let them come. We gon' snatch they soul like Shang Shum. Put them out of service, keep them tools like Miss Hopper Free. Try to hold me, it's way too late. I'm headed straight to the safe. Throw that one up like a trophy. I'm that nigga, ain't no debate. Told them boys we taking note. Call them up like set the date. This shit a piece of cake. Yeah, my bitches came from Whole Foods. Told them put on that top 3. Then bring me my house shoes. Don't make excuses, make moves. I'm grateful, gotta show them UPK rules. I make hits like I can't lose. They said you get on, you gon' represent, I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me whole guard. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan, I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this Lord, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that, I swear I'm too hardcore. Yeah, I just got off the call, I'ma start another war. Spit a plate up with my niggas, get your knife and your fork. They ain't locking with the counting, when you speaking to me fart. Yeah, I just took the floor. Ain't no cowards in my campaign. They can't stop the campaign. Tell them bring the champagne. They know I'm a champion. They can see the outcome. Get them niggas bad, got them tied down and out there. Can't do with them steppers, niggas been down since day one. We run up the bands, bitch like Dylan. They say you get on, you gon' represent, I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. Yeah, about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, we whole cart. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan, I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this low, so that bitch is either or. I told you niggas, you ain't cut like that, I swear I'm to our car. And I just made the call, we gon' start another war. Damn.
Shalom, Israel. Yahweh Shabbat with the thumb. Yahweh Shemartha, Bashim Yashai. To everybody tuning in, this is the Lashawan Qadash class. I'm priest officer founder Rosh Karab, holding it down Chicago for the Lashawan Qadash. Everybody get your notebooks out. Get your notebook, get your notes this time for the Lashawan Qadash class, where we learn the ancient Hebrew. In case that you don't know, Lashawan Qadash, the Lashawan Qadash means holy tongue in the Hebrew. The Hebrew is the original language that we speak as Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, the ancient language that the Most High gave us, how to communicate and talk. You understand? It's not English, it's not Spanish, it's not Portuguese, it's not Russian, Chinese, Swahili. You understand? This is the holy tongue. And once again, that word holy means separate tongue. Use your tongue to speak, to communicate with your brothers and sisters, man. So, of course, we're going to go over it. Lashawan Qadash is read from right to left. All right? Read from right to left. So, this is how you do, this is how you read it. You understand? Just like that. No slide. Right to left. That's how you read it. All right, so we're gonna go over the alphabet. The alphabet is very important, man. Just like how you did as a kid, writing down those ABCs. This is how you learn a new language with those same fundamentals. So we're gonna go letter by letter. If you do not have the alphabet, you understand, written down, just take a screenshot of this right here. Then we should be good to go. Go ahead and use this little stick. Easy. All right, we're gonna start with the ba, ga, da. All right. You notice a little combination. Everything ends with just about with a except I. All right. So that's how simple the Lashawan Qadash is. All right. Ba, ga, da. Excuse me. Ha, wa, za, ka. That's how you pronounce that. The ka. Ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, taza, kwa, ra, sha, tha. And there's your alphabet right there. It is right there. And this is the ancient alphabet. This is the ancient Hebrew alphabet. You may see this sometimes with brothers with Passover. You understand, brothers might have their names on the back of their garments. You understand, armbands or things like that. You understand? You'll probably see the ancient, most likely the ancient Hebrew. And then this right here is the Assyrian language. You understand? The Assyrian language, this is the alphabet when we went to captivity. So these words at the corresponding, where you see a letter right underneath the in the ancient, and there's the in the Assyrian. So it goes all the way down, corresponding order. All right. As you can see, it's a little bit different, but it's all the same. And then we're gonna start where we left off on the tribes. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Well, since it's on the board, I guess I go over Manasseh again. Since it's up there, Manasseh is the so-called Cubans. That's who Manasseh is. The so-called Cubans is God's chosen people. Alright. So let's get this one down in the ancient and in the Assyrian. Let's go ahead and get this down for Manasseh. And Manasseh means made to forget. Let's get this down right here. Manasseh. Let's get that. The ancient. Once again, these little underlines right here, you understand? It lets you know how to say the word in the ancient. So you got, so anything with an upside down smiley face, what it looks like, with upside down, that's one syllable, and these are the connectors. So ma, that's the ma, that's the na, and sa, being that's the sa and the ha. All right, so that's how you write that down for the tribe of Manasseh. I'm gonna let everybody get a minute to write that down before we move on. All right, moving on. All right, so the next tribe that we got is Manasseh. Nope, not Manasseh, we just went over that. Next tribe is Gat. Scat. Tribe of Gad. The tribe of Gad is a so-called native Indians. These are the native Indians, man. That's right, that day that everybody celebrated with Thanksgiving, that everybody tried to shame the Gadites. They were God's chosen people. That's why UPK told you not to celebrate Thanksgiving. He told you not to do that. Because why? That's very offensive to your brothers, man. You understand? So now, you understand, we're going to write it down in the ancient and in the Assyrian. Pretty easy to remember. All right? The tribe of Gad. Second was that. The G and the D, which makes a Gad. Right. Let's get that down to Syria. Right there, lock. Got an idea. Let me just put it right here. So everybody doesn't get confused. The ancient. Yeah, get this Syria. I think that looks way clearer. Right, this is the tribe of Gad, man. The native Indians, man. The native Indians who everybody forgot about. But the Most High, you understand, doesn't forget. You don't forget about the Gadites. It's important for us to learn who we are. Get your language back. Gonna leave that up there for a few more seconds. Israel, let's go ahead and move forward. Let's go ahead and get the next tribe. So next up, we have on the list, it's the tribe of Reuben. The next tribe is the tribe of Reuben. And these tribe of Reuben is the Seminole Indians. Spelled right? Yep. Seminole Indians. Another tribe, man. God's chosen people. Tribe of Reuben is your so-called Seminole Indians. All right, let's go ahead and move forward. Oh, and the meaning of this is, behold is a sun, or see. It's a, oh. All right, while this out there is real, now we're gonna get it down in the ancient Assyrian. All right, just roast it. All right, so here's the ancient. Rabbah. That's how you pronounce it. Rabbah. Tribe of Reuben, your so-called Seminole Indians, is God's chosen people. You understand? You got black people on the so-called islands right now. You understand? All right. Now let's get this in the Assyrian. For the tribe of Reuben. There it is, the tribe of Reuben, man. Practice makes perfect. Y'all say we go back to the previous, I believe, not this previous, yeah, I believe the previous class, you'll see me go through the rest of the 12 tribes of Israel in the Lashawan Qadash, the Holy Tongue. Go ahead, study up, write them down, and know your tribes. And if you know, if you in any other tribes you went over today, it's just your tribe. Now you know how to say your tribe. Now you know what your tribe means, whether you're a Benjamite, Judite, Issacharite, Gadite. Now you know where you come from, you know the meaning of the name, and you know how to write it down in the ancient Hebrew and the Assyrian. Go let that look there for a few more seconds. All right, let's get the next one. Let me get the next tribe is Isupk or Asher. Tribe of Asher. Colombia to Uruguay. Another so-called Hispanic tribe. God's chosen people of Israel. Tribe of Asher. Right. From Colombia, the Colombians, all the way down to Uruguay, South America. All right. Another people, you understand, with swag, with life, with a soul, musically talented, best food, best dance. You understand? Another chosen people that everybody sees. And you gotta realize, man, black people, Hispanics, Native Indians, you just better than everybody else. You just better. You move better. You eat. You understand? You eat better. You're physically better. You understand? You got so much swag. You look the best. You dress the best. You understand? And thanks from the Most High, we know who we are. Because other than that, we were just told we were just slaves with a song. Slaves who just happen to dance good. Well, now we know the meaning. Now we know who we are. You understand? And it's heavy. It's very heavy for you to know that. And the meaning of the tribe of Asher, which is so heavy that I brought that up, it means happy. That's heavy. Because ain't no happier people than Colombians. You understand? No happier people than Colombians, Hispanics, Dominicans, Jamaicans, everybody. You understand? So-called black Negroes, black people, Hispanics, Native Indians, man. They're the most happiest people on the earth going through slavery right now. And it's crazy. And that's what that name means. Sure means happy. Very happy people. All right, let's go ahead and get in the ancient. So that's the ashore. All right, the wa, and ra, ashore. Now let's get in the ancient. Again, I'm getting way better. I'm writing down the Hebrew, man. Everything's practice. Everything. You can never go wrong with practicing. Never. Never ever. Put some time into your day to learn the alphabet. Put some time into the day. Just write it down. You understand the salute. Write it down, you understand, Christ's name. You understand? Your own name. You may have a Hebrew name yourself. You understand? And it better be a name from the UPK. Don't be out here naming yourself, thinking you know the alphabet. You don't know the alphabet. You come to the ISUPK, you come to the original school since 1969, and humble down yourself and just learn. Learn like how everybody else learns. That's all. UPK, we just want you to do it the right way. That's all. The right way, like how we was taught. You understand? So all you fake Israelites saying, Shalom, you know, I'm going to do a class on that, man, and obliterate that. Obliterate that garbage. Shalom. Listen, there is no vowels in Hebrew. You understand? As you, if you've been tuning in, you've been noticed. There's no oo, there's no a, e. You understand? Oo's. That's vowel. Ain't no vowels in Hebrew. Ah, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ta, ka, la, ma. That's all, you understand? Consonants. No vowels. You understand? But to get back on subject, man, this is just so-called Colombians all the way down to Uruguay. Let me see if I can find it on the map so I can show y'all. Colombia to Uruguay. Let me go and see if I can see that. is Uruguay. Damn. So all the way on the map, you see Colombia. And when we pass Ecuador, Peru, you understand what else we got? Bolivia, Chile, Argentina, all the way down to Paraguay. Hold on, where's Uruguay at? Yep, all the way down to Uruguay, and there it is. That's God's chosen people right there. I'm gonna give y'all a couple minutes, or a couple 1 minute. Go ahead, copy it down, write it down, use your notes. You never know when you're gonna use them. You never know when you're gonna need them. Let's get to the next one. The next tribe of Israel. I'm gonna have me a new flash key with these dry erasing markers. I'm gonna break it all the way down. Next tribe is the tribe of Naphtali. The tribe of Naphtali. All right. Which is Argentina. Ooh, to Chile. So I take that back about us, ashore. That's a whole different tribe. You know what I'm saying? This goes to show how big of a people we truly are. All right. This is the tribe of Naphtali. Argentina to Chile. Now I want to get the meaning. What does Naphtali mean? So Naphtali means my wrestling. That's what that means. My wrestling. Argentina to Chile. God's chosen people. You understand? What's go to show you, man, it's got a lot of our people all scattered throughout the goddamn planet. It's crazy. Let me go ahead and show y'all. Argentina, right here. Yep, see, hopefully. To Chile. So Chile is that long border right here. Argentina to Chile, the little border right here. God's chosen people at South America. All right, now let's go ahead and get it. The Assyrian and the ancient. Now, down. All right. We got the na, we got the na, we got the pa, and we got the tha, we got the la, and we got the ya, the dali. That's the tribe right there. Let's get the Assyrian real quick. Let's go ahead and get it on. upside down G. Then we got the th. This one's connected. Then we got the L, and L looks something like this. Then last up, we got the Ya. Simple as that. Simple as that right there. Go ahead and give everybody what they need, a couple of minutes to write it down, whatever the case may be. Argentina to Chile, God's chosen people. I'm not mistaken in the scriptures, you know what I'm saying? I believe, well, I gotta look up this knowledge myself. You understand the reasons why these names was given. I believe the tribe of Reuben, I believe he was the firstborn, if I'm not mistaken. Do not quote me. That's why his name is Behold as a son. You understand? I think that's the only one I know off my head. All right. I'll give everybody else one more minute to copy, write it down. We're almost complete on the tribes. Almost complete. We go head down to the nations. Then get sentences and words, man. Citizens and words. Write things down. Next thing you know, you be speaking. You be speaking and reading full Hebrew. All right. Let's go to erase it. Go down to the next word. The next tribe. Next, and of course not least, tribe of Isupk. I know y'all can guess what these are. The so-called Mexicans. Tribe of Isupk, the so-called Mexicans that Trump trying to put out there who everybody hates. Little did he know, these are God's chosen people. The so-called Mexicans that try to say, stealing jobs, doing this, doing that. Little did you know, these is God's chosen people, straight out of the scriptures, who God deemed them to be. And of course, their meeting for the tribe of Issachar is he is higher. He is higher. Tribe of Issachar are very quick learners. That's how they get down. Very quick learners and very hard workers. Right? He is higher. So let's go ahead, let's get down to the Hebrew. It's like Yashakar. That's how you pronounce it in the Lashawan Qadash. Yashakar. I should probably write that down too, just so everybody knows. We write it on top. Just got the idea that Should have been doing this whole class. Right now, on top so everybody knows. Tribe of Issachar. Yeah, I'm gonna write it. Yeah, let me put it to the side. I don't want to confuse anybody. Yeah. Car. The tribe of Issachar, so-called Mexicans. Let's get it down to Assyrian. Just write that down. Another Shah. And the Ra. Yep, the cut. And that's how you write it in the ancient and the Assyrian is right at the bottom. Tribe of Issachar, God's chosen people, straight out the Bible. All right, Israel, that pretty much sums up the 12 tribes of Israel that we went over within 2 days of the class. Hope you write down as many notes as you can, write down everything, take it in, study, read over it, screenshots, whatever you gotta do so that you know who your people are. You understand? There's a lot of questions out there, who God chosen people are. Oh, they're not here no more. Isupk, we've done the research since 1969. You understand? And you understand, of course, the year is before any other Israelite group, but it's the knowledge and, of course, the history that we've been over to actually back up and prove that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, God chosen people, is all throughout the Bible. Not only biblical, which you understand, that was more than enough proof for me, but of course through I understand history books, other books that other nations wrote that are up to date with the Bible that match up the timeline. You understand? So the 12 tribes chart is totally accurate. If you got a question, just come to class. Come to class with it. You understand? All this right here has been proven. You understand? All the way down to the tribes' names, the tribes' meanings. You understand? The ancient and the Assyrian. You got any questions, just type it in. All right. So that concludes 12 tribes. Next week, we're gonna go over all the nations. You know who God chosen people are? Now you understand we're gonna break down the other nations, the other people who God didn't choose, the other people. That's what we gonna do. let you exactly know who is who. All right. Let's see if anything else I can go through. Why not? Might as well. So I did want to save that next teaching lesson for next week. I'm gonna just go ahead and probably do the Lord's name in case anybody was wondering. Go ahead and do the Lord's name. In case anybody was wondering. So this would be the Lord or Yahweh. You understand? So this be Yahweh. Get that right there. Let me go ahead and switch it up. No, I'll keep that right there. And the Assyrian, or the ancient. So this is how you say the Lord's name right here. Yahweh. Of course, you don't want to say the Lord's name too much. Since we're in the class, it has a purpose. Don't use the Lord's name in vain. You understand? I want to bring this out to you fake Israelites. You understand? There ain't no such thing as Yahuwah, Yeshua, and all the other garbage that everybody brings out. That is not the case. Yahweh. But once again, since we in class, I'm gonna go ahead and teach it. But if you're just out and about, don't use the Lord's name for no reason at all, okay? Don't do that. All right. When everybody minutes to write that down. So you say the Lord's name. Let's go ahead. Why not? Can't ever go wrong with the alphabet. Alright, so let's enter up on the alphabet real quick. Fundamental. A, B, G, D, A, W, Z, K, T, Y, K, L, M, N, S, I, P, T, Z, Q, R, Sh, Th. You understand? Also, too, I want y'all to practice too. One day I'm gonna go like this, block all the letters, and see can you pronounce them. You understand? All right, Lashawan Qadash, alphabet again. Just go over it again. See how fast you can do it. A, B, G, D, H, W, Z, K, T, Y, K, L, M, N, S, I, P, T, Z, Q, R, Sh, Th. Understand? Practice makes perfect. Alright, Israel. We're gonna go ahead and end it off on that. I'm Priest Namassur of 500 Rosh Karab, holding it down, Lashawan Qadash class, you understand? Go over this alphabet, keep going over it, get your notes, your paper together, and next week we're going to do the nations. All nations, Esau, Indians, the East Indians, you understand, your Africans, your everybody, your fake Jews. We're gonna go over the nations next week. And with that, Israel, that's my time. Shalom.